Jankuary never ends. This is the longest Jankuary. Welcome back, my friends. Thank you for standing by. Oh. Bubsy II.
I am not.
Try not to look at anything. Do we have a options screen? There's no options menu this time? Interesting. Oh, never mind, there's an options. Player 1 Grand Tour. First floor, second floor. Play for points or time. Points is default. Jump, glide, use, toy. Another credit in the, Oh, these are all automatically for a change. Credits in the menu, so another game they don't expect you to be able to beat. That's what credits in the menu means. It means they don't expect you to beat their game. It's basically an admission of the poorest quality when they're so concerned that they're never going to get their name shown on screen that they have to make it accessible from the start. We'll let it. I think they run on a loop. I think some of these names are already on there before, so we'll... 2-player friends, 2-player feisty, 1-player mini. I don't know what any of this means. Alright, let's just play the game. We start with a choice. East Wing. Let's go.
Nothing can stop me now.
First floor, East Wing. Huh. Ooh. Ooh. Well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness. There's 1,000 levels. The controls are not good. They're not... It's not quite the same. The jumping is different. You don't... You kind of have the bad jump all the time. Alright, well...
I like it.
Dark Side of the Tomb. 3 lives. And we're not collecting... Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. We're not collecting balls of yarn anymore. We're now collecting marbles. Because we can take damage. We can take damage. It's not one-hit kills. Oh my goodness. It's not one-hit kills for the enemies either. You have to bounce on their head 1,000 times. Well, some of them. Oh. It controls so bad. The jump is so bad. Oh, I saw a t-shirt up there. Oh, your mid-air control is just horrible. It's just horrible. I have nothing good to say about it. Give me that t-shirt. Is this a door? It looks like a door from the previous game, but it's not a door. I think the health bar is Bubsy's face in the top right. It's like, his expression gets worse as he starts to die. I assume I can't swim. I like me some games that look like a fever dream, Pookie says. Yeah, the jumping in this game is much. Oh, it's real bad. I don't want to so early on say it's definitively worse, but it's so bad. Oh. Oh, hang on. So we have a bunch of tools now, but I don't know what they all do. Oh, hang on. Will this let me go into the water? Drowning out. It does. Big marble. Can someone get this tornado away from me? Alright, well you can't jump on the tornado. I am fuming, though I am happy, Chozo. Welcome back, Chozo. Sorry you
Keep this under wraps.
sorry you missed the Bubsy victory. Let me fix my camera, if I can do it without destroying the stream. Fingers crossed. I think we've been upside down much more than long enough. Alright, so that's cool. What is this? Probably a screen wipe. I only have one of these.
Remember, I am a trained professional.
Okay.
Keep this under wraps.
The stream survived. I didn't break everything. I didn't break everything this time. I have to see the VOD. Oh, please do. I'm very glad to be done with that game. Oh, Chozo, I think I can ask you. Could you tell me, Chozo, first of all, there's not a true ending, right? There's only one ending to Bubsy. I don't have to beat it again. And, that's my first question. My second question is, what do those lava lamp balls do? I never figured it out. Oh, I see. They're just points. That was my suspicion. Thank you for that, Omega. Only one ending as far as I'm aware. Thank goodness. I figured that was the case, but I want to make sure I never have to play it again before I start celebrating. This game controls horribly, by the way. Oh, cool. The fall damage is still here, too. Lava balls are just points. Hey, Defiant Salem. Great to see you. Only ending for Bubsy games is to toast them in the trash. And throw the trash over the hill with a fire in it. Some people might consider that overkill, but in the case of Bubsy, it actually might not be enough. What is this? I saw there's a 1-up over there, so that's my objective. I don't think I'm gonna reach it. This is very awkward. I can't get out this way. Hey, I got the 1-up. This is way worse than Bubsy 1. They took Bubsy and made it confusing. They definitely messed up the controls. Yeah, why wouldn't there be fall damage? Yeah. I should have started with the assumption that there was still fall damage. I mean, honestly, I didn't think of it either way. I didn't think there was or wasn't. It didn't even cross my mind. But, yeah. Band-Aid. For getting our health back. That looks like a death pit. I don't want to jump down there. No! Only 2 things worth picking up that continues they give you earlier on. Are those the only 2 continues in the game, or are there more? I don't think I ever came across a 3rd one. The art of making a bad game that looks good takes true skill. I didn't even know that was a possibility. Oh boy, I miss Bubsy 1 already. This is so bad. I'll leave that band-aid behind. At least we can... I like that we can bounce off of the sheep's projectiles. That's actually really good. I don't know what any of that stuff is. Can we go down here? Might be one more in the bluegrass section. I was so close to having all of them. World's oldest platform fighting game?
Keep this under wraps.
I couldn't even begin to guess what that might be.
Bye-bye.
Passwords give you 10 lives. Yeah, I figured the passwords must, because 10 lives is the default when you start. But I really, yeah, I wanted to clear it. I wanted to clear the game in 1 credit, so I didn't want to use the passwords if I could avoid them. The out Foxies would make any competitive Smash player cry. I definitely can't say I've heard of that one. Tadpole vaulting? Oh my goodness. The puns. Oh. Didn't understand what my objective was. I still don't really, I guess. What a silly game. Stamina smash, items on, big stages with hazards.
Keep this under wraps.
I never seen someone do it without the passwords. Well, you know, I like to do everything in the worst way possible, so I really didn't have any other choice. Everything to make a competitive Smash player cry. Yeah, I like to play my Smash in very non-competitive style. Lots of items. Stage hazards are fine. I like my Smash battles to be basically all luck based. Maximum chaos. Oh. I want to make the camera look around. I keep slipping off edges. Slowdown is just delightful. I love how these platforms, you don't have to... You just walk on them and they bounce you. You don't actually have to bounce on them. If you have nothing better to do, I'd suggest giving a playthrough of the Game & Watch.
Another swine mess.
Why swine? The doors are obnoxious in this game. The doors are super obnoxious. Oh, gross. There's so many enemies. How am I supposed to ever get anywhere? I spent a lot of time with the Game & Watch gallery on the Game Boy Color. Game & Watch Gallery 2 and 3, I think they were. I got really into those games. And you know what? Those are score chasing games, which usually, you know, historically I don't really care for very much. But I did get kind of obsessed with those for quite a while. Now that I think about it. Whoa. No. Ah, I swear I jumped. Game a Watch? Oh, give the playthrough of the Game a Watch. Oh. I don't know if my curiosity extends all that deep. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. My reading comprehension is less than admirable under the best of circumstances. Of course, those can also drop things on my head. Oh my goodness. I saw what appeared to be a giant marble. I think that's my objective. I just can't figure out how to solve the maze to get to it. I do think I know what I'm trying to get to. I saw it when I was warping between doors at one point. Been embracing insomnia all day. Hope to get lots of sleep whenever I manage to do that. Not necessarily all bad, but it overstays its welcome. Oh my goodness. Please. Is this the level end? Oh, thank goodness. Please let that be it.
Even I'm impressed.
Gonna go hunt some wall meat. Right on. Alright, so, oh, cool. Okay. It's literally one shot. Okay, I see. Interesting. First impressions of Bubsy II? Not good. Not good. No, I did not enter the stage.
Is the writer's strike over yet?
I miss Bubsy 1 right now. The
Fine mess.
every button sends you back into the level.
Nothing can stop me now.
I'm just trying to walk away from it. Now I can't get out. Excellent. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this. I have to play this whole level again. And either way, because there's no way to get out of a level except by the power-up that I just wasted. Oh, interesting. It moves faster the more things we wipe out. Oops, I fired that a bit early. Yeah, I didn't think that would count. Well, that went horribly. Why did that miss so badly? Purple frog's different from orange frogs? Well, what do you know? I got a life.
Keep this under wraps.
I'm so mad at this game. What a horrifically terrible first impression it's made. This is gonna be a really long experience, my friends. This game appears to be massive. I regret to inform everybody. And they forgot all the things that made Bubsy okay and doubled down on the bad stuff. They've somehow made the controls worse. I can kind of appreciate their desire to fill the game with lots of random nonsense, like all these mini games. I don't like them. Because they feel like a waste, especially right now when I'm trapped in a repeat level that I shouldn't be in.
I'm not.
They especially feel like a waste of time, but even under the best of circumstances, I think that these mini games would feel like a waste of time. They've made the controls even worse. The level designs are... The level's just... Ugh, the level's a giant, disgusting maze. Thank goodness for Band-Aids. Got the same bogus camera. They couldn't even bother to fix the camera. Theoretically, I could use that to just to escape the level, but I think I'm gonna hang on to it, because I think I'm actually near the exit. Never mind, I'm dead. I don't remember the layout quite as well as I thought I did. Alright, you know what? No, let's stick with it. Pointless marbles, let's go.
Great score!
So, theoretically, I can sell all of these projectiles. I won't sell all of them, but I'll sell a lot. And really load up on lives. Let's do it. Now, can I walk away from this door, or is every button going to continue to send me in there? Oh my goodness, that was so disgusting. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6. Oh my goodness. So if there are 3 floors,
Who wrote this stuff?
every floor has 2 wings. Every wing has 6 levels, right? So that would mean there's 36. There cannot possibly be 36 levels in this game. I refuse to believe it. Oh, I'm in space. Didn't I choose a pirate theme level? I did. There was a treasure chest. They hid a thing that hurts me behind a marble. Of course they did. I'm scared because I think if I fall far enough, at some point there's going to be no platform to land on. Oh, that's just... Everything is deadly. Welcome to the most mediocre shooter you've ever played. Oh my goodness.
Keep it up, just keep it up!
That was literally the last obstacle before the exit. I don't know if this wastes the projectiles that I had hoarded. There was a band-aid there. There we go. It did not waste my projectiles. Oh, that's the end of the level. At least in that direction. Oh my goodness. Slow down, please. You can't duck under things. They took away the duck. Now it's just look down. The ducking never really did me any good to begin with, but every level is just a disarray of madness.
Oh.
That's exactly how I feel. That noise that Bubsy just made. Oh. No, I wanted to bounce on that. I don't know if the arrows actually tell me anything useful. Those arrows are telling me to go in here, but I don't think I actually want to go in here. We did this already. It doesn't lead to anywhere good. There's no way out of here, is there? Yeah, all the arrows tell me to go here, and there's nothing... The arrows are a lie. No.
Bye-bye.
I found wall noodles, Spooky says. Can't win them all. I'm not the biggest noodle fan, Noodles are okay, but they're much more Jelly's thing than they are mine. Jelly loves noodles. Jelly could eat noodles for every meal every day, I think. This one isn't bouncy, of course. I'm with Jelly on this one, Cal says. Alright, I see what I wasn't getting before. Those doors don't lead you back to the same place they took you out from. Oh, how am I supposed to do this? Wait a minute, I'm also trapped here? Nothing in this game makes any sense. I'm just gonna stop commentating and let the gameplay speak for itself. I mean, it pretty much screams its horribleness to the heavens. Okay. I'm understanding it a little bit more. It's a little less obtuse. Like, it does tell you where to go a little bit. It is a follow the arrows kind of situation. I mean, it's still pretty obtuse, but... A 1-up. Oh, there's the level end. Victory. Let's go. Hey, Buddha Fingers, welcome back. Thank you for the GG. I'm so happy to be done with Bubsy 1. Yeah, we're playing Bubsy 2. This game looks not good. It's not good. Buddha fingers. They've made the controls even worse. I do like that I can buy extra lives here. Oh, I have to do all of these, and then this is the last one. Let's see. Well, let's go here. I bet I'm going to like the fantasy land, right?
Nothing can stop me now.
My penguin for a horse? What does that even mean? That had water in it?
Oh, nuts!
It's simple animal bargaining, Frownie. Could you believe that that was full of water? Oh my goodness. It is astounding. This game's like... It's like creativity for being awful is just off the charts. The castle is a forest. Apparently that is the case. Enemies walking upside down. Oops. I accidentally succeeded. That's cool. Aiming for that raft is tough. I mean, it doesn't really cost me anything to miss, I guess, but...
Nothing can stop me now.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse. getting up there is an option. Not without a door to teleport me. The manual camera scrolling.
Oh!
It's kind of an awesome mini game. It's alright. It's alright. I don't have anything against the frog minigame. Even the armadillo minigame is like, it's okay. My only problem with them is that they feel like wastes of time. I don't feel like I'm getting, there are collectible continues in this game. Oh my goodness. It's just... oh my goodness, it's just too many enemies. Lucky 13 lives.
A penguin saved is a penguin earned.
I'm not sure what's an obstacle and what's not. I think I should probably assume anything that moves is a deadly obstacle. Stomach is growling. Is that it? Wow. What a level. We got a massive time limit for this level. Alright, I like that level. That's the best level in the game right there. It's all downhill after that.
Even I'm impressed.
I think there's only one level left before the boss.
Oh, I think I broke something.
C sharp or B flat. I already know I'm gonna hate this stage. That's bouncy? Is this a doorway? It is. In the line of tire? Oh my. Of course. Oh, I really was. I really was in the line of tire. I don't know if that had any real effect or if that was just a amusing animation to discover.
Another swine mess.
I did kind of purposely disobey the arrows there because I saw that what's it called? That collectible, the like water suit, scuba suit. I thought, well, I'll pick that up because I can sell it later for extra health, extra 1-ups. Like those right there. I plan to use the items very, very seldomly and just basically to just treat them as extra currency. That's my current plan. No! You know what? I was told about these. Someone said they learned about the sharp symbol because of Bubsy, because there was a pit full of sharp symbols. They meant Bubsy II. Oh, do I even want to go in that door? Yeah, I get it. They're sharp. Yeah. That's some high caliber cleverness. Sounds kind of dull to me. Seems to fall a little flat. Maybe an anvil will fall on my head with that. Was that the Kool-Aid Man? I guess he's supposed to be a drum, but that's not a drum. That's the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Hey, now he's purple. Wonderful. Excellent. Oh, no. This level is kind of a disaster. You know? I mean, the whole game has been kind of a disaster. This reminds me of, like... It reminds me of, like, an inside the genie's lamp kind of situation. I wish they used rests for checkpoints. Another continue? You were thinking of the Genesis Aladdin Genie stage too, Pookie. Nice. Boss door open, let's go. So I'm hoping this game has a password system. That remains to be seen. I expect it will. And I do fully intend to use the passwords in this game. I know we didn't in Bubsy 1, but I expect I'm going to have to... I don't think I'm going to clear this game in one night. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Won't judge too early. This game is easier than Bubsy 1. So far, yeah. It's, so far it seems a bit easier.
Nothing can stop me now.
Yeah, the one-hit deaths in Bubsy 1 is really gross. I see what the situation's gonna be like. No, it does not control. I would say it controls worse than Bubsy 1. The control is very bad in this game.
Do you believe in miracles?
I can't move fast enough to hit any of these enemies. Victory. Let's go.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Now we're just immediately in the other wing. Current score. Oh. Oh no, it's the same levels all over again. I mean, I know they're not, but alright. Same themes. Reminds me of Star Tropics 2 scenario. They clearly took some feedback from the first game because they took away some cheap insta-deaths and stuff. They somehow made the controls worse, so the whole thing with it. You would say the Star Tropic 2 controls are worse than the first game? I feel like I thought the Star Tropic 2 controls were a little better. I didn't play them close together, though. Hate the floaty jumps. Ruins the jump one direction, shoot another mechanic. I'd have to play them. I'd have to try them back to back to really say for sure. I felt like you have a bit more freedom in Star Tropics 2 with your movement. Is what I liked about it. So now the shirt is locked behind a door. They've upped the difficulty on me. I gotta figure out how to open doors. Ooh. Doesn't that sound great? I mean, it sounds like what it's supposed to sound like. I get that, but oh my goodness. It's open. I don't know what I did to open it, but it's fine. When you jump, you're locked into jumping in that direction. Star Tropics 2 lets you change in air for cute diagonal jumps. Yeah, that's what I like, is the diagonal jumps. That's what I liked being able to do. But I do like a, you know, I do like a situation where you're able to jump, where you're able to fade away, to employ the fade away jump technique. So if I remembered any game I played for longer than 4 seconds after I finished playing it, then maybe I'd be on the same page with you. But my memory as it is. Well, gonna head to bed. Subject Omega says, was fun being here. It's always great to have you, my friend. I hope that you sleep well and have an excellent tomorrow. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. We'll probably be doing more Bubsy II tomorrow. Unless I somehow finish this. Well, then we would, if I somehow finish this tonight, we'll do Bubsy 2 Game Boy. But I think this game is going to turn out to be rather huge, so I would expect I'm probably still going to be playing this for at least tomorrow night. I met my match in that enemy. Fire there is going to be the death of me, isn't it? Hit the checkpoint. Nothing else matters, just hit the checkpoint. What? But what? You scroll these guys off the screen? No. That wasn't right. They made some aspects of the game way better. Right. But by giving you extra hits, that is a huge compensation, and I mean really that's it. They've made the controls so much worse. I like having this I like having these projectiles too, even though I don't really use them for much. It's nice that they're there. And I mean, they certainly do come in handy every now and then. They're not without their usefulness. But... in fact, if you're a better player than me, they're probably really, really great. Wonder if this shirt's above a death pit. Let's go. I didn't get as many cards or power-ups as I thought I might.
Is the writer's strike over yet?
I didn't notice before, there's less gravity on the space stages. It's not really a surprise, but it didn't register. The fact of it didn't register with me before. Why are those sheep so tough? That's where I'm trying to get to. Checkpoint means I have to be moving in the correct direction, right? It's nifty that you trade power-ups for extra lives. That is pretty fantastic. I can't quite say anything negative about it, right? Uh-oh, my health.
That's it.
Oh no! How far up am I supposed to go?
Oh.
Nice. Scary game. Leave me alone, butterflies. Hey, let's go. Don't let the butterfly kill me on the victory screen. I think I'm gonna fall over now. I'll see you another day. Thank you for being here, Pookie. I hope that you sleep well.
Even I'm impressed.
Have a wonderful tomorrow, my friend. Even I'm impressed. Yeah, butterfly would kill you at the last minute, evil as they are. Cows knows all about it.
That's it.
Victory.
That's a cheap trick.
Wait a moment. Oh, I got it. Let's go. I got that one too. Agent Frownie, #1 frog launcher in the country. Uh-oh, I'm falling apart now. Let's go. It's like I was born to launch frogs. Oh, I was close on that one.
Nothing can stop me now.
That went pretty well. Oh no. Alright, we got the checkpoint. I can't see what I'm doing. I can't see what's happening. Another checkpoint? There are just checkpoints everywhere. I was killed by a mystery. Angelus, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, my friend. How are you doing tonight? I defeated Bubsy 1, so I'm very happy. But Bubsy 2 is really bad. I'm actually having an okay time for now. It's not a good game, but I'm not struggling with it too much, so I would say things are going kind of alright at this point. I hated this game a lot. I hated this game a lot when we first started it, but I've got a lot of lives, and I kind of understand how they... I'm kind of starting to understand how the game works, so... For now, although I really don't like this game, I'm not currently miserable. Sometimes that's kind of the best you can hope for. You started up Shantae tonight. Hope that treated you well. I knew you could do it. I appreciate the unwavering faith. I was never so confident in my abilities. Where in the world is there another checkpoint? Come on, game. Never mind. That's even better than a checkpoint. I'll take it. Learning how Shantae works, it's more than a simple platformer. The world is very huge, and there's no map, so a lot of it's just figuring out where to go. That sounds kind of like this game. You sure you didn't load up Bubsy 2 by mistake? I like the colors of this airplane, the green and purple.
Do you believe in miracles?
The Great Goatsby. Oh, why? Chozo's excited to play Shantae. It's a Metroidvania. You know, I read The Great Gatsby 3 times as I went through school, and I barely remember it. I read it in middle school and high school and college. It got assigned to me 3 times over the course of my schooling. Oh, whoa, whoa, we're going the other direction now. I just passed a checkpoint that we already collected. Oh no, I bumped into something. Oh well, I'm about to hit a wall. I wonder if I can turn around it. I regularly remember something about a green light being an important metaphor for something. I too remember almost nothing of the Great Gatsby, Cal says. Oh, we can turn around at will. I didn't know that. Ooh, a 2-up? Don't mind if I do. I don't even know if I've seen a 2-up yet in this game. I don't like these flying stages anymore. I don't like how confusing they are. I don't know how I'm ever supposed to figure out where to go. Oh my goodness. I need some more of those. I need some more of those direction arrows to at least indicate where I'm supposed to go. That enemy. That enemy was rude. No one can solve this level. Hey, Master Tuesday, welcome in. Thank you for the wheel. I desperately need that. A delicious distraction from my pain. Happy Tuesday to you, Tuesday. Let me see if I can find the exit to the stage before we give that a spin. I'll enjoy it more as a victory break. If that's even possible. Oh, come on. Let that be the secret. That's not the secret? I hate this stage.
Oh.
I keep running into everything. I don't know what to do about this. This is so bogus. Everything looks the same.
I'll be back.
I guess as long as I keep finding new checkpoints, I guess that's good, but I don't know. I'm really unhappy on this stage. Oh, thank goodness. Get us out of here. Wow, these flying levels have become something truly obnoxious. I lost a lot of lives. How did the first Bubsy end? Did it just say congrats, you've completed a great game? It was a pretty underwhelming ending. There was a little cutscene that played, nothing real special. It didn't stick with me. I basically forgot it as soon as I saw it. Paul Gratz, you have claw-pleated a great game. Yeah, it's way too clever for Bubsy. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Pistachios. Scorpion pepper pistachios. Let's go. Got about a teaspoon of them here. They are pretty spicy, pretty smoky, and pretty delicious. They're another thing, though, they like that jerky. They take so long to chew. The heat really gets to set in. They're really good, though. I think I'm enjoying them more and more over time. They're a lot like those Blue Diamond spicy almonds. Extreme almonds. But naturally, being pistachios, they're even more delightful. Alright, I think I'm alright. I swear the skeleton moved. I don't know what Isaac gets up to when I'm not paying attention. The game having lots of lives is one of those good/bad double-edged sword kind of deals. Means you can play longer, but it also means you can play longer. Because it's Bubsy II. That's pretty rough. Hey, Nocturne, welcome in. You finished Bubsy. I did. Wasn't that bad? It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Bubsy did not win me over. I'm not a Bubsy fan. I'm glad to be done with it, and I'm happy to never play it again. Bubsy 2 is pretty disgusting too, though. So far, Bubsy 2 seems like it will be easier to beat than Bubsy 1, maybe? It seems like it's a very long game, so I'm concerned I'm not going to be able to beat it tonight, and then I'm going to have to come back and repeat a lot of my work. I'm not looking forward to that, but in general, I mean, just that it gives you a few extra hits, and it's really generous with the lives.
Keep it up, just keep it up.
Someone say this is worse. I guess it's a rite of passage. Yeah, I think my prediction is that I'm going to walk away from this game feeling like it is the easier game, but the worst game. It definitely controls worse, which I wouldn't have imagined that possible. I would have expected it to be the same controls, but they somehow made it worse. If it didn't have these arrows, telling you where to go all the time, it would be an abysmal experience. If you were left completely to your own devices to explore all these levels. And I kind of hate when games tell me where to go, but thank goodness this game tells me where to go, you know? I got a good clear on Bubsy too. We did it without using any continues. So that's what I really wanted too. That's why I was insisting on not using the passwords to restart. Because I had hopes of doing it on 1 credit. I mean, I certainly died 100,000 times, but I always managed to keep more lives in my bank, so that was nice. So it's a good, clean victory. Bubsy cannot boast that I took any half measures to defeat it. I didn't swindle the game in any way. And maybe Bubsy 3D will be the game that makes me a fan of Bubsy. Stranger things have happened, I suppose. I could, you never know. I could walk away from anything being a fan. They locked the t-shirt behind 2 doors? 2 doors? It's the height of rudeness. Oh, well. Yeah, I beat Arrow the Acrobat. We did that one. That's a pretty terrible game too. I've only done the first one in that series. Rocky Rodent I'm unfamiliar with. But if it's of their caliber, I'll try and keep it in mind. If it's from the same cesspool as Bubsy and Arrow, then I'll definitely want to play it at some point. I just expressed my gratitude for this game telling me where to go. And it's pretty much stopped telling me where to go. I'm lost. I haven't seen an arrow for days. Acrobat or otherwise. Oh, those are nice. Found an arrow just as I was crying about no arrows. Perfect. Ooh, I want that. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. I think I've gone in a circle. Seeing enemies is a good sign. Oh, victory. Let's go. I'll play it after this to get it out of the way. Well, I think I'm going to keep all the Bubsy games together. After this, we're going to do Bubsy 2 on the Game Boy, and then we're going to do Bubsy 3D. And then I think I'm going to play some good games for a while. We're going to go back to Jet Force Gemini and Ape Escape. And I'd like to play some new Contra games that I haven't played before. So I'll take a little bit of a break from the misery after Bubsy 3D. But there will come a time where I'll face Arrow 2 and I guess Rocky Rodent. We'll make them all happen. I'm committed. I'm committed to Bubsy 3D. I bought the copy. I gotta play it. That's why we're playing all these Bubsy games now, as I finally bought a copy of Bubsy 3D. The money's been spent.
I am a trained professional.
It's the exact same boss. I don't know why I mean, I didn't expect anything different. Why would I? It does feel extra bogus seeing it, though. It's one thing to know what's coming, it's another thing to see it. Well deserved.
I like it.
There's a bad Sonic clone called Awesome Possum. Spoiler alert, he wasn't awesome. Yeah, I think every title is a bad movie pun or book. I guess most books have become movies, so they could be pulling from either version of a lot of things. Let's go.
Nothing can stop me now.
3rd floor, east wing. Oh. This works differently than I thought. Why is this room a scattered disaster? Does it have more stuff to do than the others? I can't... Well, I think it does. No, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting myself into.
Who wrote this stuff?
Tomb with a view. I didn't actually want to fall down here. Oh, I see. No, I fell in the water.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Stay out of the fire. Bubsy, please. Everything you do makes my life more difficult, Bubsy. Oh, that's not open. You're gonna have a hard time getting in there. T-shirt acquired.
I like it.
I never have any idea what's happening. Like, I don't know what these switches do. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I just fumble my way around and hope that I accidentally run into progress. That's all these stages are. There's no solving them. Like, the first game was really bad about that. How I didn't feel like I was, like, legitimately learning the stages. I was just blundering my way through them. And this is the same thing, but so much worse. I can't get any checkpoints. Leave me alone, goat. Maybe that's a feature of the third floor. Maybe the levels just don't have checkpoints anymore. Guess anything's possible. Uh-oh. I knew that was gonna get me killed. I'm sure there's someone out there who wants new Bubsy games. Those people terrify me. I'm pretty sure even Bubsy's mom doesn't want new Bubsy games. Wow! Look at that row of fire. I did hit a checkpoint, so third floor levels do have checkpoints. This is gross. Jumping across here. Something's not good. Oh. So that door might actually be good, except... I've got to find a switch before it's accessible. I wish my stomach would quit growling. I don't know what to do about it. I don't even think I'm hungry. Oh, yuck. Yeah. The fire... Those aren't spicy emotes right now. Those are fire emotes. I am burning to a crisp. Come on. Bubsy, get it together, man. Oh my goodness. I can't make any progress. Nothing is going right. Cool. Could I please stop wasting so many lives? I'm getting bent out of shape here. Where's this go? That leads to this purple door? Which leads to this red door? I don't understand how anything works. How could you? How could you piece together these levels? They're maximally chaotic. There's really nothing in here. There's not a switch or a passageway or anything. That room exists just to be a disaster. I saw the... Will you let go of me, please, enemy? I don't even know how this enemy works. I saw the orb. I don't know where it exists in relation to anything else at the moment, but I saw it. It does exist somewhere. I don't think it's this far down, though. No. Wow, this level is tough. I'm gonna have to sell everything I own for lives after this stage, because I will have none left. I'll be moving forward with precisely 0 lives. I can't figure this stage out. There's too many trash enemies. I mean, all the enemies are trash enemies, but come on. Everything looks the same and nothing is useful. It's an arrow that does me no good because I can't actually get through there. That door's closed. I feel like I'm soft locked. I actually might be. There are no other doors. There's one door. I'm on a time limit. Ah, this game is making me really upset. I can't bounce high enough to get out of this area. I'm trapped. I'm trapped down here. I'm trapped at this checkpoint. Oh my goodness. Well, this is the worst thing ever. What a miserable experience this game is. Why would you do this to me? Everyone who worked on this game is not cool. This game does not earn the Agent Frownie official seal of quality. I don't even know what happens when the time runs out. I'm deeply concerned it might just mean game over. You know what I'm gonna do? To avoid that possibility, I'm just gonna escape. Let's go. Oh hey, Raiders, welcome in. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to the nightmare that is Bubsy II. Trex23, thank you for the raid. Tell us about your stream. What were you doing tonight? How did it treat you? We would very much love to know. We've had a night of tremendous success. I beat Bubsy 1 for the very first time. And now I'm getting pummeled by Bubsy 2. taking a moment to check out your page here. Darkest Dungeon, Mario RPG. Variety streamer in the purest sense. I enjoy everything from AAA titles to terrible retro games. I lean a little heavier into the terrible retro games myself, but I can 100% appreciate the spirit. Okay, let's get back to where I can see the chat again. Saw Bubsy had to raid. Oh my goodness. Did some retro achievements for Streets of Rage 2. It was nice and chill. I've only played Streets of Rage 1 myself, and only a little bit. I haven't actually beaten it. I feel like I did pretty good the one time I played it for a first try. I'm pretty weak at beat 'em ups. I've completed Double Dragon on the NES. I've completed Splatterhouse 1 and 2 and Battletoads, though I don't really consider any of those three real beat 'em ups. I think those are all more platformer than beat 'em up.
I am not.
Because they don't have the same mechanics as like a Double Dragon, which is my like point of reference for beat 'em up type games. That or the Turtles game, the Turtles arcade game. That one I'm pretty familiar with. That game is brutal on the NES. Popped up in your recommended a lot lately, so figured why not throw a raid over here and chill for a bit tonight. I'm very grateful for it. Thank you for checking us out. When I peeked at your page, I gave you a follow as well, so hopefully if we don't overlap too much, I'll get to stop by and see what your stream is like firsthand. I did, yeah, Wanpaku Graffiti. I played that one as well. I'm a latecomer to Splatterhouse. I just played it for the first time in October last year. It's kind of one of those things that's been on my to-do list for ages, and then I finally did it and immediately fell in love. So yeah, I've done the TurboGrafx game. I did the Arcade Archives Splatterhouse one on the Switch, and we did Wanpaku Graffiti as well, also on the Switch. It's in one of the Namco collections. That was a lot of fun. It's a very cute game. So I've been working on Deathless challenges for the Splatterhouse games. I got the arcade game on hard mode, and we did Wanpaku Graffiti Deathless, and I've done Splatterhouse 2 Deathless on normal difficulty, but I haven't quite got it on the Game Master difficulty yet. That's kind of why I'm holding off on 3, is because I want to complete a good Deathless run of 2 first. Oh, nice. That got me that shirt. Wonderful. I actually earned a life for instead of bled one away for a change. It's been so long. That game is sick. So I started playing the Bubsy games in January. I like to celebrate Jankuary in January and do little marathons of various licensed titles. And I had this lineup. I had this lineup all planned for January. I was gonna play through Strawberry Shortcake, Austin Powers, Dora the Explorer, and Bubsy. As many titles in each of those franchises as I could. And it was all great, except one of those Austin Powers games was so horrifically difficult I got stuck on it for 2 weeks. So I'm still playing catch up from last month's projects. Wow, so we're still celebrating. We're playing Bubsy in February, still celebrating last month. I've put myself through a lot lately. A Big Evil, welcome in. Thank you for the raid as well. Hope Skull and Bones treated you well tonight. We just earned our first victory in Bubsy 1, and now I'm learning how awful Bubsy 2 is as well. I'm not having a miserable time with Bubsy 2, except this stage is about as bad as it's gotten. Not being able to find my way through this is really getting me in trouble. That's why I don't do projects. I always bite off more than I can chew. I always think I'll get through so many games so quickly, and then it never works out that way. My marathons always bleed on forever and ever and ever. Oh yeah. I'm committed to 4 Bubsy games. After this, we're going to do Bubsy 2 on the Game Boy, and we're going to do Bubsy 3D on the PlayStation 1. I know there's a couple other Bubsy games, but I tend to play on real hardware, and so I'm locked out of some of the other games because I don't have the right hardware for them. The Jaguar game I can't do, and I don't really do PC stuff. I'm really a console guy, so some of the games that are on the PC I don't know that I can do. Well, I don't expect to do. But I figure Bubsy 3D is the one that's really important, right? That's the that's the one that most people want to see, so. And who knows? Maybe I'll end up getting a Jaguar one day and we can go back to it. I'd offer to give you a Jaguar, but you gave my extra one to my other streamer friend who wanted to play Bubsy 3. Well, that's very generous of you to even consider. I've heard the Jaguar game is pretty painful too, but so it's I'm sure it will be a delight to play someday. Up. Can I go up higher? It's really, really bad. Big Evil says it did. Skull and Bones was good, making in lots of pieces of 8. Fill those chests. Bubsy, the original Dark Souls. I'm really awfully confused about where to go in this game tonight. Used to play a lot of stuff on real hardware, but I've been lazy lately. A few of my friends have got into retro achievements, so I've been doing that also. Yeah, I watch, I tune in for retro achievements on other streams from time to time. It seems like a lot of fun. I definitely don't have anything against emulation. I kind of got into retro collecting real early, so I built up a pretty, it's not the hugest collection, but it's a pretty substantial collection. And I've always been kind of attached to the feel of the physical things, of the feel of the old hardware. But well, retro achievements seems It seems like a lot of fun to complete.
I like
A lot of the streams I watch, they're hunting retro achievements on some extremely bogus games. It seems like a nightmare to live through. But it seems like great victories to have under your belt. Kind of like Bubsy. I'm very happy to have finished Bubsy. But I was not happy to live through Bubsy. I have a massive collection. Now I work at a game store. It's getting out of control. Oh, that's a nice situation to be in. Down to 1 achievement on Ghouls and Ghosts, which is 1cc 2 loops. It's not going great. Oh man. So Ghouls and Ghosts is of the original 3 is the one I'm actually least familiar with. I'm a huge fan of the other 2 games though. I have played through Ghouls and Ghosts, nowhere near 1 credit. I really like Ghosts and Goblins on the NES though, and Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES is my favorite game. That's my number 1. I wish you tons of luck with that because one CC in that game. I don't even know. I'd have to play it. I'd have to play it for years. To even begin to dream. One CC to like 4 years ago on actual hardware. I wish I had just done it on emulator so I wouldn't have to put myself through it again. Oh no. That's terrible. To have to do it twice. The only one that I can I can do Ghosts and Goblins on the NES fairly decently. I mean, I'm not gonna 1cc it or anything. But when I sit down to play it, I can usually beat it in like an hour and a half, 2 hours, that kind of range. Not the greatest, but I'm confident I can get through it, you know, in a reasonable amount of time when I play it. Super Ghouls and Ghosts is the only one that I'm actually pretty good at. I've actually made it through that game on a single life a few times, but it's a harder game, like, casually, I think, but it might be actually the easiest one to master. Super Ghouls and Ghosts can be pretty consistent when you spend a lot of time with it, which I don't think can be said for the other games. Yeah, both. Yeah, you have to both loops. Yeah, it wouldn't be. I mean, the thing about Super Ghouls and Ghosts is it's only the end of the loop. The end of loop 2 is the worst part of that game. If you don't do 2 loops, you haven't even really played it, right? Defeating those 2 guys at the end with the bracelet. Oh my, that's where that everything up until then is just tutorial. Oh, yeah, I've done it a few times actually. But I'm really familiar with the game. I've been playing it my whole life basically. I was trying to learn the speedrun for it a while back actually, and that was literally what made me quit. That's I mean, that's where That's where it gets unreal. That's why I say that's the hardest one casually, is just because that one fight, I think, is harder than anything that the other games have going for them. But Ghosts and Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts have so many, like, parts where enemies are random and unpredictable. Like, even like those turtles on stage 2 in Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to deal with those. And then, like, those eyeballs on stage 5, where, like, the rematch boss, where you have to fight, like, 3 eyeball clouds back to back. I don't know, it seems rough to me. Have you ever played the PSP game? No, I haven't really done that one yet. I have a copy of it. I actually have 2 copies of it. I bought a Japanese copy of it because they did, like, a... There's, like, a special version of it where they released in Japan, where they strip out some of the... They make it more like the classic games. But I haven't played either one of them yet. It's a really, really neat game. I played the Resurrection, the one that came out like 3 years ago. I haven't finished it. I've only completed one loop. I made it to the credits, but I didn't do any of the nightmare stages or anything else. I want to go back and do it. It was so rough. It was so hard. Never played it. I had a friend who speedran that. That game looks rough. Yeah, I spent I was stubbornly committed to playing through on legend difficulty. My pride of being from being familiar with the other 2 games made me have to commit to the hardest difficulty with no exceptions, and I struggled. There were some nights I would play that for like 5 or 6 hours. I wouldn't even reach a single checkpoint. I struggled with it so much. Well, thank you for the follow, by the way, Drex. Sorry I didn't call that out a few minutes ago, but I definitely appreciate that. That means a lot to me. My buddy had the legend difficulty world record for a while. That's... Oh my goodness. I can't even dream. I can't even dream what it would be like to be that good at that game. It's fun though. I like it quite a bit. I like to do little challenges. I like to go for deathless in a lot of the games that I play. That's typically what I shoot for. Is just to get a deathless run through games I like. I was a speedrunner of one game for a time. I used to speedrun Castlevania The Adventure on the Game Boy. I got kind of peer pressured into learning the speedrun for that game. I was playing it. I did my very first playthrough of that game on the stream. And during my casual first time playthrough of it, the world record holder for the speedrun was in the chat. And I kind of accidentally discovered a trick that he thought was TAS only, but I did it but I was doing it consistently in my casual playthrough. a trick that saved 19 frames. And so he was I he kind of pressured me into. He kind of flattered / pressured me into learning the speed run for it. And it was kind of fun. I've never been anything better than middling at best, but it was an interesting experience to learn a game like that. And I mean, my friend he named the trick that I discovered after me. So in return, I figured I owed it to him to learn the run. Kind of the same vein as those games. Also, there's some Prinny games on the PSP that are neat. I've heard the title, but I haven't played any of those. The only Castlevania game I quit and didn't finish when I streamed to beat every single Castlevania game. It was Mazin. He still runs the game. He's not on the leaderboards anymore. He had a falling out with I don't really know the situation. He had a falling out with someone in the community for the game and had him take his runs down. You don't submit your runs there at this point anymore either. I don't know enough to have any opinions either way. I was never very actively involved even with the game that I ran. All I ever did was post like 2 runs.
Is the writer's strike over yet?
I'm scared of this level. The last airplane level like this went so badly for me. You know what I'm gonna do? I am gonna start by flying backward. Well, never mind. I thought I was being clever and assuming that they would try and trick me right at the start. The last run I submitted still hasn't been approved months and months later. I mean, I kind of get that, like, a lot of that stuff is done, like, you know, it's done on a voluntary basis, right? But months is pretty ridiculous. If you're gonna take, I mean, even weeks is pretty bad. If you're gonna take that long, I would say let someone / find someone else to handle the reviews. So yeah, I would get pretty irritated. It did get approved after 4 months, just 2 days ago. Well, congratulations. I'm sorry you had to wait that long. Is that an arrow actually pointing to the actual end of the stage? Is this a real arrow? I feel like if I go too far down, I'm gonna run into the end of the earth and die. No, leave me alone. Which, could I ask which game it was for? The run? It's Bubsy, you'll just die anyway. I mean, you're not wrong. I can't really. Yeah. Go in there. Maybe these are fake arrows. I wonder if that's even possible. Anything's possible, right? We just said it's Bubsy. If it leads to your death, it's possible. Please, please stop. Alright, I think I'm on the right track.
I'll be back.
Quickie World 2. Kaizo Super Mario World hack. Massive, massive respect. I can only watch those sort of Kaizo hacks. I have not developed the skills for those kind of games. They are wild to watch. But that's about all I can do with them. Maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll try my hand at one of the easier ones. The music died. Okay, well, it came back. That's the first time that's happened. There's some easier ones. Nowadays, I stay away from the harder ones. At a certain point, it stops being fun. My closest experience to anything like that is just Mario Maker. I haven't really gotten into the like standalone like homebrew kind of hacks. I was a big fan of I've been a big fan of the Mario Maker games, but I stick more toward the normal to expert level than the like super expert stuff. I can pull off a shell jump if my life really depends on it every now and then, but that's about as advanced as I get. And I know that's not even much.
Remember, I am a trained professional.
Oh no, I also have terrible arthritis in my hands, so I can't really do them like I used to. Very sorry to hear that.
Another swine mess.
I did these stages. For the first couple floors, I've been doing the stages in the same order, and now I mixed them up this time. Not that it really matters, but I like internally I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm further along now than I feel like I am. I don't know what I'm saying. I did the stages out of order, and now I feel weird. Oh my goodness, this is going bad. Please. fall apart, Frownie. I think if we can make it through this floor, though, we're gonna be halfway through this game. I gotta get it together. With those jumping pigs, there's a weird thing about them that if you're bouncing on one of them, and they go off screen, their health resets if they go far enough down. I had one I was bouncing on its head on the other level, and it was just immortal. I hit it like 9 or 12 times, and it wouldn't die because it kept going too low off of the screen every second or third, or every other or every second hit. Really? Bubsy 1 took me 4 nights to finish. It took me 4 nights worth of attempts to beat it for the first time, so making it through this game in one night would be a real pleasure. It would be nice. It would be very nice to eliminate this one in one go. I think there's a real chance of it, as long as I don't blunder too badly, and it kind of stays the same level of difficulty. I think we'll make it. Bubsy 1, to, in my own defense, Bubsy 1 I probably could have done in one night if I hadn't refused to use passwords. If I had used passwords to retain my progress after I game overed, then I certainly could have done it. I certainly could have done it the first night, but I was a stubborn fool. And paid the appropriate price. Nice, that's a lot of goodies. Well, this is going well. I would be happy just to get anywhere. I don't even care. Any path would be fine. Oh, thank goodness. Being stuck atop two fans is a really nasty place to be.
Who wrote this stuff?
Thank goodness. I really didn't want that to be the only other option, the only option for that door to get me out of there. Got a good handful of those lives I wasted back too, so things are looking a little better than they did a moment ago. Oh no! Sorry.
Oh!
If we did sound alerts on the stream, that Bubsy agony gasp sigh noise, that cry of Bubsy despair would have to be one. I could scarcely think of when I've heard a more relatable video game sound. Really? I somehow fell through that enemy? I just realized I don't know where the giant marble is. We made it all the way to the right. It's not just off to the right-hand side of the world this time, so I don't know where we're gonna find it. I would have expected it to be right here.
Ah, nuts!
I feel like there's probably a part of the stage I should have paid a lot better attention to.
I'll be
Those
back.
spikes are brutal. What was that I was saying a couple moments ago about being afraid of blundering? It's happening. I'm falling to pieces. Sure. Anything to be out of that other area. Oh, please.
I'll be back.
Is this a switch? It is. Nice. I don't know what that does for me, but... It's gotta be something good. Doubt it could be anything as simple as the switch just makes the marble appear, right? As great as that would be.
Bye-bye.
Come on, Bubsy. Come on, Bubsy. It did not just make the marble appear. Alright, at least I made getting through here easier for next time. Uh-oh. I died right next to a band-aid. Right next to a band-aid! That one switch... Oh. Come on, let go of me! What was that? That... Please. That one switch was so very hard to spot. I'm terrified. I'm terrified. How am I ever going to find another one?
That's it.
I'm quite displeased with the way things are suddenly going. This may be the very first stage where I actually have to clear out every single enemy before I figure out what to do and succeed.
Bye-bye.
It's also another level where I'm almost completely out of time. Why is everything suddenly so impossibly difficult for me? Let's just go back and forth. No, I keep falling through. Oh, what happens when the time runs out?
Do you believe in miracles?
I just get booted out of the level? Okay, well, worse things could definitely happen to me.
Nothing can stop me
feel like I might have been close to the solution there at the end. I will say, with absolutely nothing to justify it. All my lives that I lost remain lost, but we do get all of our chances for the 1-ups and the minigames back. It's about the fairest consequence of a time up I've seen. I'm not gonna complain. Oops. Really? That wasn't high enough? You know what? You actually have mid-air control over the frogs. You actually have a lot of mid-air control over the frogs. I didn't really properly appreciate that.
Surely you jest.
Getting booted out of the level for a time up is what I would reasonably expect to happen, but with a Bubsy game, like, I also thought that it was entirely possible that timeout on a level could just mean instant game over. I don't think there's any reason to not expect that. Reminds me of the Saving the Puppies minigame in Earthworm Jim 2. I remember that. I remember that. I've never done a full playthrough of Earthworm Jim 2, but This switch is already switched? How is that possible? I do remember that minigame, though. I remember being... I feel like I was colossally terrible at it, too. So, that's... as if I needed more reasons not to look forward to Earthworm Jim 2. Thinking about that is... someday we'll do it. Oops. I am just doing horrifically bad. I'm just stumbling from one piece of damage to another. I'm accomplishing nothing. I'm learning nothing. I have no idea where to go or what to do. I just keep hitting 1,000 spikes and enemies. It's not good. Not good. There's no way to play. Do not copy anything you see here. I have deteriorated rapidly. I was never very good to begin with, but I'm going way downhill, way quickly.
Keep it up, just keep it up.
Now I have to go back to that switch so I can re-switch it because I just unswitched it. What is wrong with me? I don't know why I can't figure this stage out. I feel very dumb. The stage is giving me a headache. It's been nice to be back to witness the Bubsying. It's time to be heading off to bed, Cal says. Good night, Cows. It's been great to have you back, of course. I wish you a wonderful sleep. Hopefully we'll get to see you tomorrow. We'll probably be restarting this game tomorrow. So I think it's one that has to be done in one go. There doesn't seem to be any save or password feature. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through. I'm going to try my best. I would like to not play this tomorrow, but... I did not want to be launched up here. So irritating. I just want to get down there to the bottom left corner. I just want to get to the bottom left corner. I can't make it happen. I'm falling apart. I can't tell where the thing is. This probably isn't even the thing to do. Oh my goodness, I can't tell where the pit opens up. If I jump too early, I'm gonna land on this and bounce. Ugh. Nothing. There's nothing over here. Oh, yeah, there is. Look. An enemy that got the better of me. I can't take it. I cannot take this game. It's just getting worse and worse. I've got to get out of this stage. I've got to get out of this stage. It's driving me up the wall. Oh, spikes. This level is unreasonable. This level is unacceptable. And probably none of this is even the way to go. Yeah, it looks like this has all been the wrong direction. Oh, goodness. It really is the wrong direction. I don't see any switches. I can't take it. I can't take this game. Yuck. That was all wrong. I don't know what to do. I don't know. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. There's no exit to this level. It's just a disaster. My money's on Frownie being uniquely terrible at this level. I mean, I'm uniquely terrible at everything I do, pretty much, so that's generally a safe bet. I've developed a headache that is just destroying me. This level's giving me a splitting headache. I don't know what that character popping up from the bottom is all about. There's nowhere to go and nothing to do. I'm gonna bleed away all of my lives. The playthrough is over. This level's impossible to clear. They forgot to put a large marble on this stage. There's no way out of it.
I'll be back.
There's no arrows to point you where to go. There's nothing useful in this whole level. It's purely a disaster. Finally! That was the worst experience of my life. I know we all know that's not true, but I didn't feel good. That did not feel good at all. I hated everything about that. Every minute of that was agony. Bubsy II, you are a nightmare. Get off that platform there. Alright, let's cut the VOD here.